All right, guys, weekly stimulus for the 14th to the 20th. Monday, every 2 minutes and 30 seconds for 6 rounds, you have a barbell complex. 5 touch and go power clean, 1 shoulder to overhead. 3 touch and go squat clean, 1 shoulder to overhead. Drop and reset between. Then 1 clean and jerk, all right? You want to get some quality reps, all right, on these first couple of sets. And then the last 3, if you want to get on the heavier side, you can, all right? You're going to keep the weight on your barbell after your last lift because that is going to be the weight you're going to do for the 10 deadlift, all right, in the AMRAP. 12-minute AMRAP, 10 deadlift, 15 total bar, or 18 knees to chest, and a 200-meter run. Over and over and over again, okay? No reason to go unbroken on the deadlift because I know it's going to be light, but you do want to kind of push the run here a little bit because it's short, all right? Tuesday, week 9 of our bench press, okay? This is 10 by 1 on a 90-second clock. So basically what you have is you have 90 seconds to do 1 rep, and you'll do 10 reps, okay, after a 15-minute time frame. You can use the same weight. If you get to a weight that you're like, hey, I can't go any heavier, you can use the same weight multiple times, all right? But we do want to challenge ourselves with the barbell weight. The conditioning is a 4-time, 10 shoulder to overhead, then 20 shoulder to overhead, then 30. And then after each shoulder to overhead, it's 15 burpee over the bar, 25 burpee over the bar, 35 burpee over the bar. It's a lot of burpee over the bar. So if you're not efficient at them, consider scaling them to 10, 20, 30. So the same amount of shoulder to overheads you do is the same amount of burpees. This workout goes up on the ladder, so you have to be mindful of that. And the shoulder to overhead is going to tax you when you come and do the burpee and vice versa. So be mindful on how you break the reps up. It might be very easy for some of you to just start knocking out push presses or push jerks for 20 reps. But after you do those 20 reps, you still have 60 burpees and 30 shoulder to overhead to do. So don't fall into that trap. Wednesday, week 10 of 12 on our back squat. We're doing a wave. We do these many times before. You do a set of 3, a set of 2, a set of 1. Then you do a set of 3, a set of 2, a set of 1. So what we're looking to do is to use the weight we used either for the set of 2 or the set of 1 for the next set of 3 on the next wave. All right, talk to your coach if you have questions. Alternating EMOM is the conditioning for 12 minutes. It is 20 dumbbell snatch. If you do it unbroken, it'll take you 40 seconds. 50 double unders, all right? If you're not doing double unders, spend about 30 seconds doing singles, all right? Or do 50 singles and then practice double unders up to around a 45-second time frame so you can get over to the box. 15 box jump overs, okay? All right? So on the box jump overs, that's something that's really going to jack your heart rate up. When you get back to the dumbbell snatch, let the dumbbell snatch, all right, nice and steady to help control your heart rate and bring it down, all right? There's no box jumps after the squat sets this week and next week, all right? So please keep that in mind, all right? All right. Thursday's 5 rounds for time. It's a run 300, 12 total bar, run 200, 8 power snatches, run 100, 6 burpee box get overs. So that's where you'll use your hands on the box. You'll then rest for 2 minutes, okay? You want to push the runs here. It's a 600-meter run every interval. You also lose 8 minutes, okay, all right, in break, all right? So this is written for one reason, to make sure that you're not walking in your transitions. So many of you think the run ends at the end of the building outside. It doesn't. You have to jog up those stairs and jog to the rig or to your bar or to wherever you're going, okay? You will lose a minute on every single round if you walk, okay? So shorten the runs back, make an adjustment on total bar to knee to chest, and pick a weight on snatch. You can pretty much do 8 unbroken or 2 quick sets of 4, okay? The weights are light, so you can move them quickly. These are quick intervals, okay? All right, so please keep that in mind. It's gonna take you somewhere between, 3.5 to 4 minutes, all right, or maybe even longer, depending on how you're transitioning, all right, to do this round, all right? That's right around 28 minutes. So a lot of you are going to get capped on this. There's no doubt. All right, Friday. Friday's assault on Diane and then row with Fran. So 21-15-9 has a 13-minute cap, all right? You'll deadlift 21 reps, you'll handstand push-up 21 reps, or you'll wall walk 10 reps. Then you'll get on the air bike for 21 reps. Girls, you will do the air bike instead of 21-15-9, you'll do 15-12-9 on the air bike, all right? If you're not doing handstand push-up, you'll scale it out for wall walks, rounds of 10, 8, and 6. All right? This is where you want to try to move efficiently through the barbell and the gymnastics movement and keep a nice pace on the air bike. All right? You will have a 7-minute break between the two workouts. It's long, but that's because the caps are not long. All right? They're about 13 minutes. All right? Once you're done with the first workout, and some of you might be starting on Fran, and some of you might be starting on Diane, depending on the class size. And coaches, you'll divide the class up and have half on this and half on the other, and you shouldn't back up. All right? Row with Fran, 21-15-9. Thrusters, pull-ups, and row. Okay? Ladies, you will row 18-12-9 instead of 21-15-9. All right? Barbell weights will get dropped. And during the 7-minute break, guys, I understand 7 minutes seems like a long break. Take the first 2 or 3 minutes for your personal break. And then for the next 3.5, 4 minutes, make your weight changes for the deadlift or for the thrusters, and then switch up the workouts. All right? All right. Pick weights that you can move easily, guys. Okay? I recommend you do that. All right? Because, again, these are challenging workouts. All right? Saturday is a 90-second interval for 10 rounds. It's work for 90 seconds. It's rest for 90 seconds. It's really simple. From 0 to 30 seconds, you got to do 2 rope climbs. You cannot start or pick up your barbell until the 30-second mark. All right? At the 30-second mark to the 1-minute mark, you have to do 3 power cleans and 3 shoulder to overhead. All right? Then you'll bring the bar down to the ground. From the 1-minute mark to the 90-second mark, you're going to do 3 hang power cleans plus 5 front squats. All right? So 0 to 30, 2 rope climb. Time remaining is rest, or move yourself to the next exercise. 30 to 1 minute, I would do power clean single, power clean single, power clean, then into my 3 in a row shoulder to overhead. So make sure that weight is the weight you can handle for shoulder to overhead. Then from the 1-minute mark to the 90-second mark, I'm going to do 3 hang power. So I must deadlift the bar first. And then I'll go into 5 front squats. Then I get a break. So if I get done with the 5 front squats right before the time limit, that's a little bit of an additional break for you. Then you'll go back up to the rope. All right? Big classes on Saturdays, split them. Half working, half resting, okay? And then you can share some bars and make it a little easier logistically. All right? Sundays and alternating Tabata for 10 rounds. Needed chest and pullovers. Evelyn will demonstrate that on whether or not she will allow you to go ahead and make attempts in class. And it's also with dumbbell overhead squat. Then there's a 4-time workout, 20, 15, 10, 5 of chest to bar, regular pull-ups, V-ups, double dumbbell overhead reverse lunges, and a 300-meter run after each set. All right? That's the week, guys. Enjoy.